Hey guys, Crack G-Man here, bringing you another Call of Duty commentary. And I've seen everything about skill-based matchmaking in the last couple of weeks and just seeing everyone talk about it. And here's my 2 cents on it quickly. Um, I honestly think that skill-based matchmaking is not the devil, the way some people want you to make you believe it is. Like, I feel like people come on YouTube and it's like especially in the Call of Duty community, I think a lot of the bigger channels, it's kind of like, oh well, it's impeding our ability to get better gameplays, and it's like, well, okay, that's one side of it, but Call of Duty wasn't really made for the YouTube community. The YouTube community adopted Call of Duty, and there's a fine balance to hit. There is. And here's the way I look at it. Because I listened to Scump, and I think I fall into one of the categories that Scump talked about that he doesn't want to be playing against. And that's fine, because to be honest with you, I don't really want to be playing against Scump either. I would get my ass kicked 10 ways to Sunday. That would just be an absolutely embarrassing show from myself. Not that I really care too much for my KD. My KD is usually about it ranges depending on the game. It ranges from about 0.9 to 1.5, and that's okay. I'm an okay Call of Duty player. I'm not the worst at it. It takes me a little while to learn how each game works. Once I've kind of got my way around the maps, I'm usually fine, and it's just trying to it takes me a little while to learn the game. I'm not the quickest at adapting and learning the game, and that's okay. And for me, the skill based matchmaking is okay. Do I think it should be as high up as it was in the Cold War Alpha? No, I don't. I think it was a bit too high there because you don't want. I know you don't want to play it sweats every game. There is a balance to it. I honestly feel like the best way to do it would be have it like in some loose kind of way in the game. Where it shouldn't be the main prerogative. But if you're in a lobby and everyone's around the same kind of level, I don't mean I mean what you don't want is a guy who's like a solid 5 KD player in with people whose average KD is like 0.6 to 0.8. I get that that's not really what you want, but I wouldn't mind even as a someone who kind of fluctuates between a 1 to a 3 KD. I wouldn't mind playing with people who are maybe on a 4 KD typically. It just wouldn't really bother me. I wouldn't mind having games against people who are also between the 1 and 3 spectrum. And I wouldn't mind having the occasional game against people who are lesser, depending on where I can get a lobby with good connection. And that should be the thing. I want to go in, play a certain game mode with people who are of a similar skill level where I've got a chance of having a good game and I've got a chance of maybe getting my streaks. And I feel like it's possible to do that. I don't feel like you've got to have skill based matchmaking or all or nothing. I see people talk about, oh, there should be like just a general lobbies and have ranked play. And I'd say for people who want to have like skill based matchmaking, like heavy, by all means, let's introduce a ranked play. But here's the way I look at it. When I started playing Call of Duty 10 years ago, Black Ops 1, I was like stomped for the solid first month and a half, and then eventually I learned the game and I got pretty good at it. To the point where by the end of Black Ops 1's life cycle, it wasn't uncommon for me to get like my heli, my napalm, and my Blackbird, where the streaks I'd like to run. And I'd sometimes get a wee bit few more. Sometimes I'd change up and get dogs and the chopper gunner, things like this. And that's just the way it goes. So, what do you think of skill-based matchmaking? What would you like it to be in the game? I'm kind of in the camp of just tone it back a good bit. I think it'll be toned back anyway. I think they'll have had it as high as it was because it's a free to play alpha and they're trying to get new players interested in the game. That's what I think they're trying to do, so I think they've done that to avoid people who've never picked up a Call of Duty before just getting absolutely pounded. Rightly or wrongly, depends. I suppose if I picked up a demo was getting absolutely pounded over and over again, I wouldn't really play it either. So I see their point, but for me, let's say it's about just keeping people similar levels and going from there. So it's been Crack G Man. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Like and subscribe, and most importantly, have a wonderful day.